Good morning from Fabric Queen Tarot here. We have got an excellent message for you today. And I feel like overall within this situation, there are big decisions here coming about, okay? Very big decisions. And I'm also seeing a pencil, a paper, a phone here being handy. Being handy, most importantly, to you here. And you're going to be making the right connections, okay? And you're also going to be making the right decisions, no matter how difficult it's going to be. But I'm hearing, get your ideas going here. It is so significant here. I'm hearing third eye energy here, most importantly, but I'm also hearing listen to that inner voice. What is that inner voice telling you here? Because let me tell you, this is not going to be easy. All right. I think there was a lot of fear lurking in the background, okay, for a very long time. But it's no longer there. It's no longer fearful. You're stronger. You're more, what I want to say, more aligned, okay? You've got more strength within you now to be able to make decisions as quick and as easy as what they come here. And what I'm seeing with regards to location, okay, is that the elevator card came out, all right? And I feel like within this situation here, you might feel a little bit like you're going to be stuck between floors, okay? Like, what do I do now? Where do I go? All right? How do I get out of this? Okay? And a lot of this is the fact of the matter, you don't realize this, but you have that wisdom within you to be able to make clear and sound overall decisions. You really seriously do here, okay? And I feel like once you make this decision, it's there and then is when, you know what, you're going to start seeing some movement here. I'm also seeing the forest card, okay? So I'm hearing a long walk in nature, get yourself outside, get grounded, talk to a tree here, hug a tree here. Overall, to keep yourself aligned when you have to make this decision, most importantly here. Because I don't think that this decision is going to be an easy decision, all right? I'm picking up conflict of interest, most importantly here. But what I'm seeing is two people here, okay? Two people here. And at first might seem a little bit at odds, okay? I'm seeing a divine feminine here, very structured, shoulders back, really in tune with herself, as I'm watching somebody else standing there with their hands in their pocket, just listening, not even speaking or saying a word, just overall listening here within a situation. So I feel like, you know what, somebody here is going to be speaking the truth. Somebody here is overall going to be voicing their concerns, okay, with regards to this situation, whether it's the divine masculine or the divine feminine here. But with this bank card here, I got to tell you, it's kind of like you've been saving, okay? Saving and waiting for this overall moment, this overall time here. Whatever it is, you've invested a lot, okay? You've invested so much, all right? It's not even like overall that you asked for a loan or you want to take credit for anything here within the situation. But I feel like also with this situation, this is something where you put your time and your passion and your energy into this, and you put this forth here. And I feel like you're going to be explaining this in big detail. Big detail, all right? I also see the C card here, so I feel like there's going to be some deep diving into this, okay? Within yourself, most importantly, some self-reflection, self-assessment here, because I feel like, you know what, there might be a little bit more here to the eye that you're not able to see right away at the moment. So you're going to find yourself with the Lake card here, okay? Trying to take yourself, put yourself in a more calmer mode here so that you're able to do, you know what, some reflecting here, okay? Because as calm and cool and collect as what we can all be at times here, you're going to find yourself at this overall pivotal moment here, all right, where you know you're going to have to remain calm, okay? I think it's going to be at ease, all right? But at the same time, I'm also seeing the post office, all right? So when I look at this card here, I feel like something's coming in, all right? Birds also might be significant to you, but something is coming in. If not just one thing, I'm hearing two things could be coming in here very soon here. And this is something that, you know what, it's going to make you want to keep track of something here. You're going to be watching, you're going to be studying, you're going to be documenting here. Now, this could be a correspondence. This could be a text message, a letter here, somebody coming in person to give you a message here, share something here with you. It could bring out some overall coldness here. All right, frigid realm here, where it could cause somebody to act very cold, very distant within a situation. You might feel an overall chill around you here, but I got to tell you, things are going to be heating up, all right? And I feel like who's ever giving you this message or how you're overall obtaining this message when it comes in here, this is going to spread like house fire, all right? So I'm hearing most importantly, drink plenty of water. Okay, number one. Number two, be mindful who you talk to about this. Okay, I'm hearing if you have to, go silent here. Okay, because here's the church card. And some of this has to do overall with something very sacred. Okay, very sacred to you as an overall individual here. All right, most importantly here. Now, when I'm looking at the overall cosmos here, okay, and I want to kind of get a little bit more direction here as to where this might be going because, yeah, it is Friday, okay? We are going into the weekend here. There is a lot that can transpire in the next 3 days until Monday gets here. And I want to have you have a really good outlook on this because I feel like to some extent here, you're going to make the right decision and you will be dancing. You'll be dancing in circles here, okay? And in fact, what it is that you're going to be dancing about is what it is that you're going after here. All right. It's about the objective here. Okay. And I feel like you're not going to want to wait around too long for this. It's like you're going to want to dash for it. All right. Most importantly here, you've got a vision. All right. There is a vision overall you've had within your mind. Okay. As to how this might play out, what's overall going to happen. And I feel like somebody here is going to come across to the extent that you're indebted to them for this, all right? They feel entitled that you possibly owe them here within the situation, and you don't owe them anything. In fact, what you and who you do owe it to is yourself, most importantly here. Because you know what? You can look at this from a different angle, and you can look at this from the fact of the matter behind it. Even if somebody's not satisfied, not happy with the overall decision here, that sun is going to come up tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's going to be a whole brand new day for you. But honestly, I'm seeing the glitter card here, okay? And I feel like this is about you starting to shine. This is about you coming up on stage, entering this overall moment here where you're really seriously going to be sparkling. Okay, I'm hearing sparkling from ear to ear here. I feel like this is going to be so liberating and yet so healing at the same time. And you might be questioning yourself, well, do I do it? Do I do it right now? I'm hearing take action. Okay, just do it is what I'm hearing. If you think of it, just do it. All right. Whatever comes to mind, I'm hearing, just do it. All right. Say it, do it, whatever you got to do here, but just take action. All right. Because there's going to be a lot of power behind this, a lot of power behind you, believe it or not here. And if you can believe in the greater fact that you are bigger and greater than any overall obstacle that you're being faced with here, it is there and then that you are standing in your power. All right. I feel like you're not going to cave too easily here within a situation. I don't feel like it's going to ruffle any feathers here either within you, most importantly, as much as what it might ruffle somebody else's feathers here. Because there is that danger, okay? You know everything comes with a risk, all right? It's not as if, you know what, there isn't some form of a risk out there, all right? And this risk is coming in, okay? It's coming in with something here that, you know what, could be risky for you, most importantly, but it's going to get you to that key point, okay? It's going to give you that key that you've been waiting for to unlock that next door. And this is what's going to solve the problem. This is going to solve the problem in more ways than one here, most importantly. So when it comes to your overall career and to your money, okay, Because I know for a lot of you, you're questioning, well, what's going to happen with regards to my money? Am I getting money? Is money coming in? Am I going to get that job? Okay, will I get that next position? What's going to happen with regards to my career? Well, all of this here is going to have some form of an effect on it. I can tell you that right here, right now. For some of you, you might be searching for an overall job, looking for some place to be employed, all right? Looking for those overall spots that are hiring here. So I see that some of you are going to be searching, okay, looking for a way out here. And yet some of you might be pondering here, okay, should I or shouldn't I sell? And that beep right there is confirmation here, all right? Should I sell this? Should I sell that? What is it that you need to do here? But I can tell you one thing. You're going to get that interview, all right? If you've applied for a job, there's going to be discussions. You're going to get that interview. I feel like overall you're going to get that job offer here within that situation. I'm also seeing receipts. So I feel like within this situation too, somebody's going to be finding a certain receipt that's going to play a major part with regards to the messages that are going to be coming in directly towards you here. Now, currently right now, you might work from home, okay? But I feel like that's not going to be for too long, all right? Not too long at all here, because you're going to be negotiating something here with somebody here within a situation. And those receipts are going to play a major, major part in this. There is going to be some unexpected expenses here that you didn't see coming, okay? And I get that, and I see that. While somebody is also doing a background check on you, okay? Checking you out, making sure that you're the real thing, the real deal here. And you know what? That's okay. Go ahead and let them, because you know what? They're not going to find anything anyway. But I also see you curbing your spending here, okay? Because it's almost like you can kind of sense, all right? This here, there's a cost. There's going to be a cost tied to this, most significantly here. And when this cost comes in, you know you're going to have to do multiple things here. It's not like you're going to be able to do one said thing. You're going to be doing multiple things here. The position that you're going to be taking is going to be an entry-level position here. You might even want to go in internship here. You know what? Just go ahead and get a kind of an overall feel here of what this place is like, okay? Are you going to be a good fit? Is it going to be a good fit for you, most importantly here? So definitely take a good look at that. But when I'm hearing here with regards to your animal tarot, what is it that you need to know, okay, with regards to your animal? Because there is a message here from an animal for you. And I think we need to look at this, because this too is what's going to help you here. Butterfly. Butterflies are very significant also amongst birds here today. As much as what you've got an overall message coming in here, or multiple messages coming in here today, there is about to be a rebirth within your life. It's like you're finally coming out of that overall cocoon. You're getting that opportunity to reinvent yourself here. Open yourself up to the overall rewards of change, because you know there's going to be a change here within this situation. And you know what? You've got so much brilliance to share with everybody within the world here and around you here. And you know what? You're going to love every part of this overall journey today. So I'm hearing, here's your opportunity to, you know what, have a rebirth here. Come out of that cocoon, spread your wings and fly. Okay, you might feel at first, you know what, like you're kind of fluttering. Okay, fluttering around, flitting and fluttering here and there, just trying to get your overall standing. But you know what? You've got this. You've definitely got this. Now, for some of you, you've sensed for a while that something was coming in, and it was really, really significant here for you. And you're wondering, oh my gosh, when's this coming? What do I have for time frames here? Well, let me tell you something. There is no need to hurry, okay? Everything comes in divine timing, as you know here, all right? Next April, you're going to have a massive, massive change here within your life. So get ready here, because I feel like the decisions you're making here now, today, there's going to be even more coming next April here. But what did I tell you? Divine timing is at play here. My spirit guides are around me all the time. And I kid you not, it's definitely showing, okay? It's right here. It's in the open here. What more could you ask for? Now, for those of you looking for soulmate energy here, waiting for that soulmate to come in, connect with you here most importantly, let's get you a message for them. Because you know what? They're out there. They're ready. They're waiting. They want to come in here. And you know what? For some of you, this could be the key, okay, that unlocks that door for that soulmate to come in. And I'm hearing the key is faith. Have that faith within this situation here, most importantly here. All right? Because this connection, yeah, that you have with this person here, okay, is bigger than what you can ever possibly imagine. All right? They came into your life for a reason, most importantly here. And you guys were destined to be together from the get-go. Okay? The only thing is neither one of you realized it. All right? And they're asking you to have faith right now. Faith with regards to the connection, faith with regards to them, towards God itself here, because the two of you are going to be coming together here very, very soon here. Now, those of you connected to somebody, in love with somebody, significant other, husband, wife, okay, partner, whatever label you want to put on it here within the situation, be open here, because with the romance oracle, I want to see what entails for you most significantly here, because there is some areas here that we need to touch on. You've got answers, and I got questions. And here's your soulmate. That's right. And you're probably like, well, how is it that we've got the answers and you've got the questions? Because believe it or not, you've got that wisdom within you, okay? All those answers, you just haven't tapped into it yet, okay? My question is why haven't you? Because yes, this person coming into your life is your soulmate. Believe it or not, all right? You're just going to have faith here. That person you're divinely connected to is your soulmate, all right? And I think once you open up your eyes and you realize this, you know what? You're going to see true love, okay? Because there is true love there with regards to this connection. This romance that you're in right now currently is the romance of a lifetime, okay? There are people that would love to have this overall romance here. But you know what? I'm hearing you're going to have to give this overall situation a chance, okay? For those of you who are thinking about throwing in the towel, giving up here, splitting, parting ways, putting distance, separation involved in here, I'm hearing work on this partnership. All right, this partnership is well worth working on. All right, believe it or not, don't be so quick to just give up. I'm hearing keep trying here within the situation. Because honestly, it is safe for you to love. It really, truly is. And you know what? When you open your heart and you give and receive at the highest, it is there and then it comes back to you in return. It really does. And you know what? Confirmation right here. This could be the one, okay? The one that you're with right here, right now, most importantly. But what's affecting this relationship? Let me tell you. That childlike behavior, that giggly, bubbly, happy-go-lucky, you know what, somebody who wants to get out there, discover, who wants to go see things, do things, and have a good time, not always being so serious, so responsible, and the mundane, normal, everyday routine here. This is somebody who wants to see happiness. They want to see you shine. They want to see you glow here within a situation. And your angels have got a message for you too. So let's get that too also here, because what I'm seeing is 1221 here. That's right. And it's about taking the initiative. All right? You taking the initiative to find that giggly, bubbly, happy person within you and bring that person out in the open, because that's what somebody loves about you most significantly here. And that's what's going to bring the overall optimism within you, but also for you to feel and experience the overall joy here. Some of this has to do with the overall messages that you're about to receive today, but others of you, this is about communication. Somebody communicating here, talking to you here, most importantly. And this is going to be really good news. This is going to turn butterflies in your stomach is what I'm hearing here most importantly. There's a lot of high vibes with this. There's a lot of overall expression, facial expression, body language here involved here. So all you're going to do is work with what you have. Okay, it's not like you have to change everything in and around you. You just have to work with what you have here, and it's going to get you places here. Okay, just count your blessings, all right, and acknowledge the dear ones around you here. Okay, because you're going to find inspiration. You're going to figure this out in your way forward here. And you might also be getting some good news here really, really soon here. So I think it's utterly beautiful. I think it's utterly promising here. And throughout the weekend, you're going to find out even more here, because I'm going to get you some insight. So get ready. I know today is a long one, but there was so much I wanted to share with each and every one of you here. Because, yeah, there is things happening here in the next 3 days, and I don't want to leave you hanging here. So what are you about to see here? Air sign, you are going to be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius here, okay? And I'm seeing letting go. So I'm feeling like overall within the situation, you're going to be letting go here of an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. All right, that's in your energy, because you know what? You're going to have to make room here for a brand new beginning. And this is going to be significant here, very significant. And right here, bees. Okay, bumblebees might also be significant for you too. Now is not the right time, okay, to be getting up and saying, you know what, gotta go. All right, what I'm hearing is stick around, okay, because there are going to be some challenges, but these challenges are challenges you need to face, okay? And I feel like within this situation, they're not challenges that you can't overcome here within this situation. There might be some overall healing work here you're going to have to do here, but I feel like you've got this, okay? I'm also seeing Mercury retrograde, so I'm hearing, you know what, there might be some overall fleeting issues with phones, computers, laptops. You might even have problems with your vehicle starting. Lights coming on in your dash here, but understand your guardian angel is watching over you. They are guiding you at this point in time. And you also might find yourself earth signs. Dealing with a few earth signs here. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn also. I feel like they're going to play a major factor, a major part in this situation. And you're just going to have to make the decision. Do you want to roll the dice here? Do you want to take the overall gamble here? Because I feel like there could be some addictions or problems within this situation. Maybe somebody's got some bad finances here that they're dealing with here. But get ready, because you're going to hear about it. I'm also hearing intimacy here, a lot of sexual chemistry, also some overall reminiscing here. Somebody wants to have date night with you here. They want to wine you and dine you here within a situation. And somebody else here is going to be moving on. Okay, they're going to find out here that, you know what, this is pretty much going to be a waste of their time. All right, there's no reason for them to stick around here. All right, and so, you know what, they're going to be moving on. So get ready, because you've got a jam-packed weekend, plumb full of all different scenarios. And it's going to be happening sooner than what you think here. And with that, I'll be talking to you later.